the enlightenment chasers. Royalties of peace. We are stilling the storms back to peace that has no storm while looking on to perfect peace. Today is February 10th of 2025. It is a Monday. Yes, very, very closest to heart is this week, which comprises 11 February, when the youths of Cameroon march past, celebrating the awakening to enlightenment in their white canvases. Like it is testified, our feet must be of perfect peace, and our drums, our weapon of war, celebrating victory of wisdom, celebrating victory of being higher beings with higher minds that must be able to flourish the earth, dressing the earth in fullness of glory. This year, the Golden Age commencement with President His Excellency Trump, presidency in the United States of America. So close are these two nations. One of my biological birth and one of my spiritual birth. Cameroon is known to be the miniature of a world, like the United States of America is known to be the miniature of a multicultural world. Cameroon has all climates and geographical existence, from its mountains to its ocean, desert, its fabric of geographical expression of a world, cold, wet, ice fall to the rain and the sunshine. I have experienced all of this to today, experiencing the change of the climate of the United States of America, alongside our changes developmentally. E pluribus unum. E pluribus unum. E pluribus unum. Out of many, one. All nations, one. Under God, where God is perfect peace. You might have dressed God in whatever desire of your heart or point of view, but we all know the universal God, perfect peace, we all desire. Even the earth is thirsty for perfect peace, which is like ice that sublimes into the gaseous state of perfect peace without collisions, experiencing the invisible perfect peace. Even the ocean evaporating into the gaseous state that reaches the perfect peace of no more collisions, the invisibility perfect. Where man of enlightenment rainstorms to perfect of the mind and become the invisible, resting in perfect peace, where history is no longer part of us, but the living, needing no past or present or future, but eternity we all must reach. Like Lord Tom Brady would say, love hurts. Makes us to realize our journey to perfect peace, needing completion. This time of journey to perfect peace may look like pressure, yet must be addressed accordingly. My daughter came back from her field trip and told me that they were taught to walk constructively, everybody having a minute. For instance, constructive working is what we need at this time of so long pressuring a lot, not being able to communicate effectively, having even struggles with languages, trying to make one language, the outstanding language, has been a struggle in so many areas of the world, even in the United States of America. Some struggling to speak when they have the real good minds to bring out, are struggling with depression and anger of divisions and others suppressing. What is this multiplying of our being when we are one? E pluribus unum. What does it mean to us when we look at the coin, our currency? What is this multiplying when we are one? Is what comes out of this official motto since 1782. We are now struggling with the understanding of women crying on the behalf of others. The Democratic Party women crying on the behalf of the people after the signing of executive orders affecting the people. It hurts. Yes, it really hurts. This journey hurts. I am hurt. I will not lie. At the same time, it is more of like a remorse of the heart seeking wellness. We want a healthy remorsing of the heart, is the cry of democratic women. But the question goes back to us, the people. How long could we really be this confused when we are the enlightenment? I, for one, knowing very well the march past must be in white canvas. But today, wearing sackcloths, black cloths, weeping, mourning. Where are the smiles we had when we were kids? At the march past, singing, drumming. Even if you're not present there, you just feel it in yourself, even at home, that today is the youth day. Today, we now, responsible of youths, who are supposed to be marching, celebrating us, we are still mourning our fathers. Oh, Cameroon, the cradle of our fathers. The earth, their blood and sweat did water. Are we really going to try to make war now? Or are we going to try to heal their bruises? After we have heard of Papa Martin Luther King Jr. testifying, I have dreamt, I have seen in my dream our children walking hand in hand, white and black. What is this struggle of us today? Is the white and black now becoming of the mind, those of enlightenment, and those still falling short of knowledge? That was not a dream. to walk hand in hand, but making anew of enlightenment and those of short of knowledge, or making the rich and those of being of low income, white and black, low income and white and black, rich people. What is going on? The more we multiply, the more we divide. Those who end up with wealth are those who are aggressively upset of being multiplied. Those who come with so much power and upset. We need to humble with them. We need to lullaby them to be able to use their power effectively. These of us with wealth are those that can control the world to perfect kingdom. We the people need to really sit and think. When I hear our mother Democratic Party crying on our behalf, I feel so disrupted, and I wonder how the rest of us are doing and feeling about it. The children should not be suffering. When I'm hearing doors closing, educational doors closing for kids who are not supposed to even be on earth, I feel so sad. I should have been the last kid in class. What is this kid that we are making in class again? I'm ashamed at the same time, and I'm begging. It's what we have to be able to do. It's what the Democratic Party is begging us to be able to present before the Republic Party. The awareness of our weakness seeking wellness, not instead awareness of weakness seeking complicated grief. Whatever happened on January 6th that is now contradicting in the court is sadly because of our thirst for freedom, which now we must rehabilitate ourselves to become effective enlightenment of the world. United States of America will be 250 years very soon. We cannot be in this devastated state of our being when we are the builder of the world. We must be able to humble each other, to face our House representatives to help us communicate. With the government and not us going there. When the innocent ones are being jailed and those who are really supposed to be jailed left out, do you think you want to tell someone they are supposed to be really jailed? No. No one is supposed to be really jailed. There is a problem that needs to be jailed, not the people. But we must take the right route, is what we need to educate ourselves of. We go to school to learn criminology, ethical behaviors, to be able to stand before the children like role models. For the children to applaud, not trying to find solutions. At the same time, I'm trying to beg the higher seat. I'm also begging myself. I begin to realize that I, for one, have been president of myself all along, being complicated, and the president only putting it in my face of how complicated I am. The wake-up call is an alarm, not prejudice. It is an alarm, not pressure. We must come to our senses, really dissecting our problem we are facing now without letting our weaknesses come in. Yes, we have children in the hand, but we must be able to be reasonable so we do not hurt ourselves and the children. Thankfulness that the world is becoming more remote, that you can educate a child in the house even easily. When all these things are happening, there's always a way out. There's always that comfort place that you need to really find yourself and embrace yourself before you enlighten again of higher. Yes, the eagle of football won the game. My daughter told me the Eagles won. I'm like, wow. Yes, the Eagles won. El Pluribus Honor. We are all one. We are humanity. Do not overput your mind on one race, or you may struggle. Do not be too white or too black. Be right. Be of the mind, enlightenment. To heal the fallen state of our being. You can never neglect your fault, but solve it so it does not become an obstacle in your way. While the march past starts for the Cameroonian youths, my origin, biologically, I must honor the youths of today and must be able to honor them by setting the expected of enlightenment, not only by applauding, but being a role model of expected. But it's never late, even if you have been wrong for 35 years, waking up at the age of 40. Even your one day is worth it for a child to smile. Children are begging for that one day in their parents' life to just shine that beauty in the house. It's all what the children are begging for. You might have failed your children all your life, but when you wake up that one day and things change, you will not believe how excited the children becomes. Let us please try to engage ourselves of that one step, and we will see ourselves marching to the beat of the drum of joy. We are the people, we are the president. All this going on is for us to reflect before it hits us really bad. If it hits us very bad, therefore we the people have taken it complicatedly. This can be approached. Now it is well said unto us that there must be check and balance. Therefore, every amendment can be checked and balanced if we don't use it well. If before we were all adults being able to use windows and doors to get into the house, once a baby comes in, you can only use the door with the baby. You cannot use the window with the baby. Let us know what a cage is when we are trying to pass through the window with a child. When we are adults trying to make babies, it's like trying to pass through the window with a child. Instead of a journey ascending, we are instead bringing children in while on the journey to go meet the children. The children is the mind, perfect peace, of integrity perfect that we bring into the world of despair and make them despair before they start seeking for integrity. When we begin to realize this of human development, it is time to help the young ones to be of expected, educated, even at home. Yes, charity begins at home. Learning begins at home. Discipline begins at home. Home can give everything to the child. Going to school is just to be able to connect with friends, balancing and checking. Let us be able to enable the right in the house so that you know what they're balancing and checking out there. Peace stills the storm, back to peace that has no storm, looking on to perfect peace. Checking and balancing with my age mates, even now, still seeking integrity greater. Going back to integrity of perfection is not to come back again, a child. Let it be of expected, our journey to perfect peace. Thank you for listening today. Civil right. Peace stills the storm, back to peace that has no storm, looking on to perfect peace. For the generation Z, we must be of expected enlightenment. Let us heal each other. Republican or democratic, libertarian, or just self, we are important and we all matter. In perfect peace, our origin. Thank you. Let us heal. Those that are so more broken, let us heal. And not forgetting ourselves so we do not fall worse than those we're trying to heal. Thank you. Peace stills the storm, back to peace that has no storm, looking on to perfect peace.